Hello, welcome. Today, we're doing common health problems and how to fix them. I'm Dr. Darren, so let's get into it. Headaches. Headaches are extremely common, with tension headaches being the most common type of headache, and other headaches being migraines, sinus headaches, cluster headaches, and others. The way to fix your headaches is to practice strong headache hygiene, and this includes drinking plenty of fluids, getting good, consistent nutrition, managing your stress in a healthy way, getting plenty of sleep, and being consistent with any caffeine intake. Strong over-the-counter medicines for headaches include Tylenol, ibuprofen, and Excedrin migraine. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you develop sudden, severe headaches or if you develop neurological symptoms such as vision changes, numbness, or weakness. Back pain. Most people develop back pain at one point or another, and it can be extremely debilitating. Back pain can be caused by a lumbar muscle strain, or arthritis, or spinal stenosis. The way to treat your back pain is to use a heat pad, to practice stretching, and to consider over-the-counter medicines like Tylenol or ibuprofen. Make sure to see a doctor if you develop any weakness or numbness, or bowel or bladder issues associated with your back pain, or if you develop symptoms that go down one or both legs. Cough. People can develop cough for many reasons, such as infections, allergies, and environmental irritants. The way to treat your cough is to use a humidifier, to stay hydrated, avoid irritants like cold air and smog and smoke, and consider over-the-counter cough medicines, things like Mucinex or Dayquil, NyQuil, or antihistamines. Be sure to see a doctor if you develop a cough that persists for more than a few weeks, or if it's getting worse, or if you develop a fever or shortness of breath. Sore throat. Sore throat is also very common. It can be caused by allergies or postnasal drip, infections, and other causes. The way to treat your sore throat is to stay hydrated, to use saltwater gargling, honey, and consider over-the-counter pain medicine like Tylenol and ibuprofen. Make sure to see a doctor if you develop a fever, or if you develop white patches in your mouth or your throat, or if you're having trouble swallowing. The common cold. Colds are one of the most common reasons to see a doctor, and they are the most common viral infections that people get. The way to treat a cold is to drink plenty of fluids, get plenty of rest, and consider over-the-counter cold medicine, things like Mucinex or Dayquil, NyQuil. Make sure to see a doctor if you develop severe symptoms, such as high fevers or shortness of breath. Gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, is so common that many Americans have these symptoms at least once a week. It can cause a spectrum of symptoms, including upper abdominal pain, chest pain, throat pain, and cough. The way to treat GERD is to avoid large meals, avoid foods that can trigger symptoms, such as alcohol and caffeine and spicy foods, and avoid lying down shortly after eating, and consider over-the-counter medicine, such as omeprazole. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you develop trouble swallowing or if you experience unexplained weight loss. Constipation. Constipation is quite common, especially in the elderly, and it can be really annoying. Constipation is when you're not pooping as often as you would like to, or you're having trouble pooping where it's painful or it's difficult to achieve. The way to treat your constipation is to drink plenty of water, to make sure you get plenty of fiber in your diet, consider supplemental fiber like Metamucil, and consider stool softeners such as Miralax. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you develop blood in your stool or if you develop severe pain. Anxiety. Anxiety is the most common mental health disorder in the world. There are many kinds of anxiety that can cause a variety of symptoms, including pain in your chest, trouble breathing, upper abdominal pain, sweating, shaking, problems with sleep, and problems with appetite. The way to treat your anxiety is to practice breathing exercises, to identify low-stress activities and make sure to practice those activities in your daily life, to limit caffeine intake, and to consider therapy, which is one of the best treatments for anxiety. Make sure that you go to see a doctor if you are having severe anxiety symptoms, such as anxiety that affects you every day or that has a negative impact on your life, or if you are developing panic attacks. Depression. Depression is one of the worst mental illnesses, and it can cause a variety of symptoms, including problems with sleep, decreased interest in things that you like to do, feelings of guilt, decreased energy, decreased concentration, problems with appetite, and thoughts of hurting yourself or killing yourself. One of the best treatments for depression is to work with a therapist. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you're developing severe depression symptoms that are having a negative impact on your life, such as persistent sadness, or if you're having thoughts of hurting yourself. Poor sleep. Problems with sleep can do a lot of damage to one's physical and mental health. The best way to treat sleep problems is to practice strong sleep hygiene, such as maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, a consistent sleeping location, and avoiding the use of clocks while you're sleeping. Consider over-the-counter medicine, such as Benadryl or melatonin. Be sure to see a doctor if you're developing loud snoring, if you're waking up with headaches, or if you're developing chest pain or palpitations. Eczema. Dry skin is common, but in the case of eczema, you develop skin that is dry and irritated and inflamed. The best things to do to treat eczema are to drink lots of water, to use moisturizer twice a day, and to consider over-the-counter topical steroid, such as hydrocortisone, over the eczema lesions. Make sure to see a doctor if you develop skin infections or if you develop severe flares covering a significant portion of your body. Fungal skin infections. Fungus infections of the skin are extremely common and can take different forms, such as ringworm, which is Tinea corporis, toenail fungus, which is onychomycosis, and yeast infection, which is Candida vaginitis. The way to treat fungus infections of the skin is to avoid excessive moisture and to consider over-the-counter antifungal cream such as miconazole and terbinafine. Make sure to see a doctor if your fungus infection is not improving and if it's spreading. High blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the most common health problems seen in adults, and it's typically caused by atherosclerosis, the gradual buildup of plaque and cholesterol in the arteries as we get older. The way to treat high blood pressure is to limit your caffeine intake, limit your salt intake, avoid nicotine products, maintain a healthy weight, and eat healthy and exercise. Make sure that you go to see a doctor if you're getting consistently high blood pressure despite your home efforts to lower it. High cholesterol. High cholesterol is another extremely common medical problem seen in adults, and it tends to get worse as we get older. High cholesterol greatly increases the risk of having a heart attack or a stroke, so it's important that we lower the cholesterol. And you can do this by eating healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, exercising on a regular basis, and maintaining a healthy weight. Make sure to go and see a doctor if your cholesterol levels remain high despite your efforts to lower your cholesterol. Urinary tract infections. UTIs are one of the most common infections we see, especially in women. The way to handle a UTI is to drink lots of fluids, get tested early, and consider over-the-counter medicine such as ibuprofen and azo. Be sure to see a doctor if you develop a fever, back pain, or if you develop recurrent UTIs. Obesity. Obesity is when your body mass index is at least 30, and this is common in a country like the United States. Obesity increases the risk of having a heart attack or a stroke or of developing diabetes. The way to treat obesity is to eat healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, to practice good portion awareness, and to exercise on a regular basis. Make sure to go and see your doctor if you're trying hard to lose weight and you're not getting good results. Diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is common and debilitating. Risk factors for diabetes include obesity, having an inactive lifestyle, and having a strong family history of diabetes. Diabetes can lead to heart attack and stroke, kidney damage, blindness, and nerve damage. To avoid getting diabetes, it's important to eat healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, to exercise on a regular basis, and to maintain a healthy weight. Make sure to see a doctor if you have risk factors for developing diabetes, and especially see your doctor if you have been diagnosed with diabetes so that you can work with your doctor to keep your diabetes under control. Anemia. Anemia is when you have low levels of hemoglobin in the blood, and this can lead to symptoms such as fatigue or dizziness. Different medical problems can cause anemia, such as chronic illness, heavy periods, excessive bleeding, or blood disorders. Good ways to avoid anemia or to treat anemia is to consume iron-rich foods and high levels of vitamin C. Make sure to go and see your doctor if you develop severe symptoms of anemia, such as fatigue or dizziness or pale skin or shortness of breath. Lightheadedness. There are many reasons why somebody could feel lightheaded, but the most common cause is orthostatic hypotension. If you stand up and you feel lightheaded, this is most likely because your blood pressure has dropped more than expected, and this is what is known as orthostatic hypotension. The best way to avoid this is to drink lots of fluids, at least 5 glasses of water a day, to be safe when changing positions, and to get up slowly and carefully. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you're losing consciousness or if you're developing heart symptoms such as chest pain or palpitations. Vertigo. Vertigo is dizziness caused by dysfunction of the vestibular system located in the inner ear. The most common type of vertigo is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV, and this causes sudden attacks of dizziness when you turn your head. The best way to treat this type of vertigo is to drink lots of fluids, avoid sudden movements of the head, and to perform vertigo maneuvers such as the Epley maneuver. Make sure to go and see a doctor if you develop hearing loss or if you develop severe imbalance causing you to fall. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will answer all of them. Remember that these videos are for education purposes only. I can't give personalized medical advice here, so if you're suffering from any of these medical problems and things aren't going well, make sure that you go and see your doctor. Bye-bye.